Good morning, LKN 834. You know, Skylar, Lake Norman loves their dogs.
They do.
They love their dogs. They love their pets. And we have one of the best places to take your pets here with us. Karen from Zoom Room in Huntersville joins us. Karen, thanks so much for coming back.
Thank you.
It is hot outside. And for those of us who don't have furry coats on all the time, it's hot for us. So I can only imagine the dogs. So what is it about Zoom Room that is great? You know, this time of year, you can beat the heat, right?
Yeah. So we're an indoor dog training gym. We've got about a 1,700 square foot gym. And then we also have a retail section as well. But we offer not only group classes during the summer, which is a great time to come and bond with your dog in classes. We actually, you can rent the gym. So you can run a private gym. You can come, we can set up the agility equipment. You and your dog can have fun. You can bring a friend and their dog. So we just have a lot of customers that are doing that right now just to beat the heat.
Your dogs still need exercise,
still need
right?
to get moving.
Yeah. You don't want to leave them sitting on the couch all day.
And you definitely don't want to be walking them during midday because that is too hot.
Not just that, but the pavement gets so hot. I saw some dogs with shoes on over the weekend because the pavement was so hot. They didn't want their dog's little feet to burn.
I know. I've got some of those for my dogs, and they look so funny trying to walk
around in them for sure.
They're like, Mom, what have you done to me?
Why are you putting me?
So we love whenever you come in, and we love Zoom Room and what you do for the community. You've been such a great community partner as well, just in the short time since you've been open since March. But tell, if nobody's heard of you before, tell kind of the range of what you guys do from puppy classes all the way to pup lattes.
Yes. So we are an all positive dog training gym. So we work with verbal cues, or we work with clickers, which are a cue to the dog that, you know, when we ask them to do something like sit, and they do that, we click and we treat. So we're all about being positive, having a positive experience.
Pun intended.
Yeah. And we also, our motto is we don't train dogs, we train the people who love them.
Smart.
So we're all about teaching you what to do with your dog so you can go home and practice with your dog. And so you get that bonding and you also get that training. We're not one of these places where you kind of send your dog off for 2 weeks, somebody else trains your dog, and then you come back and your dog's not listening to you because they were listening to the person that trained them. So we're all about that. And we offer such a wide variety. So we start with puppies as young as 8 weeks old, as long as they've had their first vaccinations. We sanitize our gym with veterinarian grade sanitizer. So we're killing all those germs. And then we go all the way up to, we've had a 14-year-old dog doing agility. So we have puppy classes, we have puppy agility. Then we have for adult dogs obedience, we have agility, we have tricks classes, we have scent work where they learn to find things with their nose. We have an enrichment and discovery class, which is kind of like if you think about when you go to the gym and you have a circuit class, you know, you're doing legs, you're doing arms. We're doing different types of things in that circuit class for the dog. And then we also have the pup lattes, which you mentioned, which is kind of a copyrighted by Zoom Room. And it is a class all about, we have these big inflatable peanuts. We have inflatable discs. So we're getting them on these inflatables. We're getting them to stretch. It builds their core, which is good for if they want to do more agility and get more serious about agility, as well as for the older dogs. It helps with arthritis and kind of keeping them limber. So it's a lot of fun. Once people do it and they see their dog balancing on this big peanut, they're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yes, my dog is amazing.
I know. And some of our clients actually go out and buy the equipment so they can practice at home. Yeah, just like in agility, we have a lot of our clients who have backyard agility or indoor agility, and they come in and they do a lot of practice. But we also do the private gyms, like I mentioned. We do birthday parties.
Are these dog birthday parties or are these people birthday parties?
Dog birthday parties.
We are fully in favor of celebrating dog birthdays.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We just had one of our employees, his dog turned 5, and he had a big old party at the Zoom Room. So we've got a couple parties coming up, so you can do that. And you can invite up to 10 dogs, and you can invite as many people as you want. So we kind of set up the facility for you and let your dog have a blast.
That's so
Do
fun.
they make friends? Do the dogs make friends?
So we
in
do.
class?
That's a great question because we have play groups.
gosh.
For dogs that, especially puppies, oh my gosh, we had the cutest little play group. It was a little Dachshund puppy and a little poodle puppy, and they were just, it's just so cute.
My dog does have friends in the neighborhood too. Like she knows who she likes and she knows who she doesn't like too. Yeah.
So we in our play groups, especially adult play groups, they do need to go through an evaluation process. We want to make sure that they're good players. And so once they start playing, though, it's kind of funny who gravitates to who. Sometimes, someone will get too much of a crush on another one, and we might have to separate them for a little bit. But our trainers are in the gym. You're in the gym with your dog too. You have to have loose knees because when they get zooming, you don't want to get when they crash into you.
Oh, I believe that.
But so they have a really good time, and it's just fun to watch them with their little friends.
What are the requirements for a dog to come? You mentioned the puppies; they have to have their first shots. But are there any other requirements for a dog to come to Zoom Room?
Yes, so they need to be able to. They have to have their up-to-date rabies, up-to-date DHHP, and up-to-date Bordetella.
And how do you know that? Do you ask the dog?
Yes, we ask the dog's parents, so they can either. We have an online system where they can schedule the class, because that's another thing is we offer the classes many times throughout the week. It fits your schedule. We're not dictating that you come at 3:00 on a Saturday for 6 weeks. You come when you can. And so you can either bring your vaccinations, proof of the vaccinations when you come, or you can upload it into the system.
Right. And you guys have a really fun event coming or a special happening right now. Is that right?
Yes.
Christmas in July.
Yes, we do. We are offering 10% off of all our packages. We have a wide variety of packages if you just want to start small and do like 5 classes a month, or if you want to, do a bunch of classes all throughout the year. We have various different packages. And then we have a retail section, which is really dedicated to training with treats, enrichment toys, harnesses, leashes. All of those are 10% off through the end of the month.
Okay. And you don't have to be a member or do anything special. You just have to come into Zoom Room and sign up. Yeah, that's so fun. And that's just through the end of this week. Then.
The end of July.
The end of July. So ends this week. So you guys go out to Zoom Room, book with Karen. All right. I want you to talk to me about the scent classes. I think we touched on a little bit last time, but my dog is a sniffer. Like she will prefer to go and sniff the front yard and be done with her walk. Like she'll get more tired just from her little sniff activity than just from like an hour walk.
Yeah, and it just works, like you said, their brain, and it works their nose. I mean, they have such stronger sense of smell than we do. We start the class with, we have different boxes, and then we have the one box we call the hot box, and that's where the treats go into. So we have about 8 boxes. The trainer will put some treats in the hot box, and then we tell the dog to go in and find it. So my little doodle, he just loves it. So he goes and finds it, gets the treats, and then we throw more treats in there and say, good job, good job. And then we walk away. The trainer mixes up the boxes, and we start that way. And then eventually we introduce, we have scent 10s, which contain anise and birch smell. And we mix we put that in the hot box with the treats. So then they kind of find that. And then we eventually take the treats away from the hot box. And then they learn to find just that scent. And then we get more, we graduate from the boxes and we hide it throughout the gym so that they're really trying to find it. And then at the end, we may go and hide it in a car or something like that where they have to find it kind of outside of the gym. And it really, it's a lot of fun. Some people may get more serious and eventually want to have their dog do search and rescue or something like that. But it's just a way to get them started to see if they really like it.
And you said like each dog has its own thing. Some dogs want to do agility. Your doodle likes the scent class, didn't like the agility at all.
I wonder if dogs are like some learn differently where it's like, okay, maybe you don't have as much potential in this as you do in this other thing.
Right. I know. And that's why that circuit class I mentioned is so important because we have a little agility component of it. We have a scent component. We have a Pilates component. We have a tricks component. So it's the best of every class. And so you can really see, oh, gosh, besides obedience, maybe I want to do tricks because my dog just loves to do tricks. So you really can kind of see what your dog might
And
like.
you can really just go and hang out and enjoy the AC at Zoom Room Huntersville and let your dog run around and get all their energy out while they're there too. This week especially. Yes, make friends. Now, my dog, though, she is a little dog. She's 30 pounds, but she thinks she's a big dog. Can we find a room space for her?
Yes. So
she tends to bully the little ones. She doesn't know how small she
like,
is.
I'm not friends with
Yeah, she's like, no, I'm a big girl.
Yeah, we do split the play groups into size. But we found, like yesterday, my doodle did a play group with a big, almost 60-some pound, 7-month-old Bernedoodle. Oh, and then we had a little Australian Shepherd, and they all played really well together. But we do kind of start with we have small breed play groups and then small puppy play groups and then larger ones because we have some huge puppies. That puppy's 60-some pounds. We wouldn't want to put it with a little, 5-pound Yorkie. So we just try to make sure that we're matching size and temperament. Dogs play differently. Some are really rough. Some are very vocal. Some just like to be chased.
Yeah.
So we try to really match styles
Like,
as
yeah,
well.
sorority rush.
Yeah, no,
There you
exactly.
go. There you go.
Best
Netflix
fit.
documentary coming
I know.
soon. Yes. All right, Karen, thank you so much for coming. Check out Zoom Room Huntersville. Check out Go Get Cool this summer. Let your dogs play around and check out their Christmas in July special going on right now through the end of July. Thanks so much, Karen.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be right back.